Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for this is for the September 17th Pisces eclipse. You have this stability and equilibrium card. You also have this transformation card showing up, and eclipses are all about transformation, going through a change or eclipsing things out of your life. So, pretty much everyone has had a card of transformation or change coming in for them. And that makes sense. You have the Judgment card right there. A Judgment would be like a big major rebirth or a major change coming in for you. And you have that Stability and Equilibrium card, which is great. Basically says that the change you are making is going to bring more stability and equilibrium into your life. It's going to make things better or easier, in some way. So I really like to see this. I feel this is going to be very good for you, Sag. And you have two cards. This card wanted to fly out as well. And so let's see where this is going. You have the Six of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords in this first row. Not even worried really about that Ten of Swords, although one thing I would say is you go Ten of Swords, Judgment, Three of Swords. I would be careful of a past person. Eclipses are, they can bring past people back because they're like a time of karma and fate. So again, if you don't want a past person, of course I would, block and move on, or I would make it clear with the person that things are over. And, that's what I would do here. But you have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is great, moving on to calmer shores, heading towards improvements. I think what's really important here, before I keep going, is Judgment to Eight of Wands. And then, again, you have Nine of Swords, Three of Swords. This could be like someone who's trying to rush back into your life. But Judgment, Eight of Wands would represent, like, moving your focus forward into your new life. Judgment, these people are standing in these coffins, and the coffin represents their old life. Outside the coffin represents their new life, and so they really need to move, step into their new life, and that's where all the momentum is going to be with the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is a card of momentum. It says, as things get going faster and faster, things move faster and faster. So if you want to move forward or set yourself free from something, now would be a time to make a transformation or a change. You have the Ace of Pentacles. A lot of Ace of Pentacles energy in these readings. Again, I always say that really Sagittarius gets the benefit of being last every single set of readings that I do, because you get the benefit of everything I learn from the other readings. So what I would say here is I've seen the Ace of Pentacles quite a bit in this set of readings, and I think that a lot of people could be being presented with new opportunities for growth or momentum. And again, I haven't said that to anyone else because I didn't see it until now. And so I would pay attention to growth and momentum or opportunities for growth. These could be new opportunities that you're being presented with, new career opportunities, love opportunities, work opportunities. I think that, we end with the Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles, which I love readings that have both of these cards to get together. Really represents fortune after difficulty, good things coming in after a difficult period of time, and just, wealth or building and leaving a legacy with the Ten of Pentacles. So I think that, going in this direction, answering the call of something new that's being presented to you is going to lead to a lot of success. You have the Ten of Swords, again, definitely leaving something behind. That first card said transformation on it. The Ten of Swords kind of is a card transformation. He is dead on this card. And so it's funny that we go dead coffins right here. So something is dead, done, over with, and you're being asked to transform into a new life. With that Judgment card, it's again, they're rising up out of the coffins. So, there's definitely been some sort of ending in your life, and it's now you're moving past it. With the Six of Swords, you have the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. And so it can say that you've been on a long journey and now you're ready to move forward. And you have that Six of Swords, which would also kind of say something very similar. On the Six of Swords, that woman and the child, they're leaving everything from their past in their past. They are completely starting over and completely releasing the past. And the Nine of Wands, he is kind of doing something similar. He's giving something one last shot. And so, if this is love, for example, this would say that you're finding new love, but you're giving love one last shot. Same thing with work or business as well. With the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Chariot. Chariot is a big victory or a big win. On the Chariot, he is leaving behind the city behind him and he is moving in a new direction. Everything is the same in that city, so he is looking for something different. And again, I think this plays very well with all the cards that we have here. It's clear to me that you're moving on from something where everything has been the same, and you're just looking for something new. With the Ten of Swords, you have the Magician. The Magician is pointing across here to the Nine of Cups, Eight of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. And this would say that you need to focus on your own fulfillment. The Nine of Cups is about getting into alignment with what you want. Even the Chariot, he has these stars in his canopy, these moons on his shoulders, and it represents as above, so below. So whenever I have these two cards together, Nine of Cups and the Chariot, it definitely says to me that you need to get in alignment with exactly what you want, and you will manifest it, or you will attract it. Next, in the area of what's coming in for you, you have this reframe card and this empathy card. I think that it is an amazing time for people to reframe their beliefs or to reframe the direction that their life is going, meaning that maybe you feel your life isn't going in the right direction, but it's like, how can you change your mind? How can you change your own mind and make your life something that is moving in the right direction? I think you need to have empathy for yourself as well, especially with this Knight of Swords. I do get the feeling that this Knight of Swords could be someone from the past who's trying to rush back into your life. But, again, would you be having empathy for yourself if you allowed this person back into your life? Probably not. I think that the Three of Swords is saying that you healing yourself right here would be having empathy for yourself. So I feel it could be an amazing time for healing or for forgiveness. This doesn't say that you have to forgive a person directly. It just says that you need to forgive someone in your own heart, or you need to forgive yourself so that you can move past something. You have the Judgment card. Judgment is clearly you being called to something new or greater or better in your life. These people are standing in these coffins. The coffin represents their old life. Outside the coffin represents their new life, and they are being called into a new life. So I feel for a lot of you, this is saying, like, answer the call and completely let go of the past, because you're about to experience something new that's much better. You have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles at the end. Not only that, I really feel that this right here is saying that you're about to experience momentum, positive momentum in the direction that you actually want to be moving in. You also have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups, of course, can represent wish fulfillment, so I feel it would be an amazing time for you to make a wish. Even the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Wands can represent your words, and it can say that your words are spells. You are telling the universe what you want, and the universe is responding with the Eight of Wands by kind of like pushing you in a new direction. And so I would follow that direction with the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is also your focus, so it says the direction of your focus is the direction that you will manifest, so make sure you're focusing in a good direction. With the Knight of Swords, you have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, someone can't let go, right? The Four of Pentacles says someone is holding on too tightly. So I would be careful of a past person for sure. I feel like this person hasn't changed. Again, they're clearly stuck in the past. The Knight of Swords is going in the past direction in the reading. So I feel this person, it's like, they develop a foundation and they can never let go of that foundation. They get stuck in the old world. And so I feel for a lot of you, the reading is saying, like, it's encouraging you to move towards the new world. With the Judgment card, yes, you have the Three of Swords. I mean, in a lot of ways, this isn't necessarily a bad thing. If a past person is coming back for forgiveness or, to work through something, it's like one of those things. It's like maybe you could do that and still move on. So if you are able to, like, say, okay, I forgive you, but I'm moving on, then I don't really see a problem with this, because, the Three of Swords is all about healing and, kind of pulling those swords out of your heart and releasing a past situation. So it wouldn't surprise me if some of you do that. Now, again, sometimes, like, don't get me wrong, I think sometimes people do us real dirty and we shouldn't talk to them again. So, it's going to be different for all of you. You're going to have to take it how it resonates. But, obviously, if this person did really bad things, then of course I would just block them and move on. But, if it really wasn't that bad, then it might be worth having a conversation just to move forward, as long as they don't suck you back in. With the Nine of Cups, you have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups would be new love. I feel like you're wishing for new love. We go up to the King of Swords. The King of Swords would be someone with a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge. And I kind of do feel that you could be attracting a King of Swords type person, someone who's like older, more mature, more well put together. We even go down to the Ten of Pentacles. And, Ten of Pentacles is like everything that you want and desire in your life. And it's even better than the Ten of Cups, but you have both. So you could be attracting like a new person by healing and releasing a past person that could be bringing you a person who's mature, well put together, whose life isn't a mess, a person who actually focuses on growth as well. I kind of get the feeling if you're dealing with a past person that they, again, they develop a foundation, but they can't think outside of the box. So it could be that type of person. Next, you can't make this up. You have a sarcophagus card. It says initiation on it. It's basically the judgment card. It is, a coffin, a sarcophagus, right? You have this sacred ceremony card as well. And so, I feel that you are going through an initiation, like that initiation card says, through the judgment card. The initiation could be you actually releasing something. It's almost like the universe is testing you. Although, I like to remind people that I don't really feel the universe tests us. I think we're here to create our own reality, and whatever happens, happens. Are there tests that pop up? Sure, maybe. But at the same time, what I do feel is happening is that the universe is kind of like, testing you in the sense that, are you going to stay in something that is preventing your growth, or are you going to set yourself free? You end with Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is coming up in the good stuff, so that kind of tells me that you're going to set yourself free because it's coming up in the good stuff. And but like, are you going to stay in the past, or are you going to heal whatever you've been through and move forward? And I feel the Three of Swords is definitely encouraging healing. If you've been going through a difficult period of time as well, the Three of Swords is temporary. The Three of Swords represents a temporary challenge or a temporary period of time where you've experienced challenges. And so, again, I wouldn't really worry too much if you've been going through something. You have the King of Swords. King of Swords card, knowledge and wisdom. King of Swords is about you using your knowledge and wisdom to create a transformation. So other than this being a person, which I do feel for some of you, you could be attracting a new person, I also feel that the King of Swords is saying you need to make sure to use your knowledge and wisdom for future success. With the King of Swords, we can create a transformation by turning knowledge into wisdom, meaning you've been learning a lot. Now you need to apply what you've learned in your life and use it for something greater. And I feel like that's part of the problem. I think even in your last reading, we were talking about how some of you have been having difficulties in career or work, but I think you've been learning with whatever you've been doing. You've developed a lot of skills. I feel the trick for Sagittarius is to look at all those skills that you've gathered and like, how can you use them for something greater? And I really feel that's what the King of Swords is encouraging. It's like saying, okay, you've developed all these skills. Yes, maybe if you lost your job, or if you quit, or if you're not happy, maybe it sucks. But at the same time, like, how can you use those things to create something greater? You have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is quick success or a quick conclusion. Like I said, Eight of Wands is a card of your thoughts going in a certain direction, and I feel that you need to keep them moving in a positive direction. Eight of Wands is all about momentum, so we have to build up our thoughts in a certain direction before we can overcome something. It's like, like years ago, I was stuck in my room. I always tell a story for like 4 years, and I was like the king of stinking thinking. Like I was super negative. I was miserable and like all this other stuff. And it didn't happen overnight that all of a sudden I became successful, right? I had to like brainwash myself into believing that good things can happen, and then they did, but it took time. And so, that's how I feel about affirmations. It's like, I've been doing affirmations since that time. I even think, like, I don't know where, here it is, right here. Every morning I sit here and I write down like 10 affirmations right before I start. And those aren't even the only affirmations that I do every single day. Like I do affirmations on my iPad at night and all sorts of stuff. And I think affirmations are one of those things where they take a long time to work because you're just brainwashing yourself. Like, are affirmations magical? I don't know. But I think what it does is it changes the direction that your mind is focusing on. And that's what I'm all about, right? Like, I totally understand people who don't think the law of attraction works, but really I think what the law of attraction is you're just getting your mind moving in the right direction. And I feel like that's what the Eight of Wands is saying. Like, even if you don't like affirmations, like, what can you do to get your mind moving towards in a good direction? If you do that, then you will attract, or you will create 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. With the Three of Swords, you have the Hierophant. It's like you've learned a lot through heartbreak, and now it's time to take that knowledge and bring it down to earth. The Hierophant communicates with both sides. He communicates with heaven and earth, and he's able to bring that vision down to earth. With the King of Swords, you have the Eight of Wands. Again, same thing. You're definitely building momentum. I think you're definitely making things kind of like, it's kind of like you're making things more successful with your focus. So, again, I would work on what direction you're focusing in. With the Eight of Wands, you have the Four of Wands. Yeah, if you want love, there's definitely new love coming in here. I would say it's someone who's much more serious. I also feel, King of Swords with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles would be a person who really has their life together. It would be a person where the evidence would show you that this person is very successful, and they don't have to be like a billionaire or something like that, but they are just a successful person. It's like they have the evidence to show that, and they're probably a responsible person as well. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have this Deer Spirit. It says bring a gentle touch. You have this Bat Spirit. It says a rebirth is assured. And the whole entire reading talks about a rebirth. You have that first card that said transformation. You have the Judgment card, which says, basically undergoing a rebirth. So you're definitely going through some sort of rebirth, and it's obviously going to be a positive rebirth as well. You have the Eight of Swords, Two of Wands, Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords is about setting yourself free. Eight of Swords represents self-imposed restriction. She is stuck in this position, and she needs to realize that there are multiple solutions to whatever she's dealing with. But I feel for a lot of you that you, because it's coming up in the good stuff, it's like you're setting yourself free. You are getting unstuck from something that has been keeping you stuck for a long time. You also have the Two of Wands and the Ten of Cups. This kind of reminds me of just having more fun in life. The Two of Wands, he is stuck in a comfort zone. The Ten of Cups, these people are celebrating, and they are just having a great time of life. They are choosing to be happy. So I feel for a lot of you, this is saying that you're taking the lead on your own happiness, which we all pretty much have to do. And I feel that you are focused on doing things that, make you more happy, or doing things that create more success. But Ten of Cups is definitely like blessings, or, bigger blessings coming in for you. Also amazing for love. Again, this could be you attracting a person who is very focused on, building, leaving a legacy, or having a family. And so if you want those sorts of things in a person, this would say that you're definitely going to find a person like that. Two of Wands encourages you to leave a comfort zone. So you might have to put yourself out there, or, you might have to do something different to attract this person into your life. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is everything you want and desire in your life. I always say this is something that we work on forever. We don't just get the Ten of Pentacles. We have to really do things to manifest the Ten of Pentacles into our lives. And again, it's something that we are always doing, no matter how successful we become. And so the Ten of Pentacles basically says put the work in to create more freedom in your life. It's an amazing card for wealth as well. So for those of you trying to make money, really, really good. With the Eight of Swords, you have the Justice card. Yeah, you're getting rid of things that are imbalanced. I mean, eclipses are times of karma, and if there's a lack of spiritual balance or karmic balance in relationships, businesses, careers, things that you're creating, you're probably going to try to create more stability and equilibrium, as this first card says. With the Ten of Cups and Two of Wands, you have the King of Wands. I kind of feel like you're returning to your true nature. I know for a fact I've said this to you in past readings. I've been getting this weird message for you that you're just getting back to your Sagittarius self, being more adventurous. Two of Wands, he's not being adventurous. Even though it's showing up in the good stuff, Two of Wands, he's staying in a comfort zone. And so I feel that you're more willing to embrace adventure and having fun and going on adventures, things like that. So, yeah, I really like it. With the Ten of Pentacles, you have the World. The World is a major accomplishment. The World could be you standing on top of the world, which definitely could be happening for you, Sagittarius. So, that looks really good. But let's see where this is going. You have the manipulation card. This is actually a good card. It's a card of manipulating energy. Again, I think you should manipulate your mindset and work on your mindset. Again, this is Jupiter and Scorpio. It's not like manipulation in a bad way. This is just you using your powers of manifestation or your powers of your mindset to create a better reality. Yeah, you have this Enterprise card. This is Jupiter and Aries, so a lot of Jupiter energy showing up in your reading already. This card is about being enterprising. Some of you could be, starting a business or, doubling down on the business that you already have. And I feel this could lead to a lot more success. Again, of course, Ten of Pentacles is an amazing card for business success, work success, career success. So you might find yourself just being very enterprising. You have this defense card. The defense card is about taking care of yourself and healing yourself, or putting up proper boundaries. You have the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is a card of boundaries. It would be a good time for you to set healthy boundaries. Next, you have this caution card. I would be careful of too many people coming at you, right? There are all these animals that are like rushing towards this lady. And so I think it would be an amazing time for you to make sure that you don't have too many people who are like want your energy or trying to steal your energy, basically. And finally, you have the submission card. This card reminds me of the Eight of Swords. This door is open on this caged bird, but it could easily set itself free. So if you're feeling stuck, I feel that there are ways that you could easily set yourself free. You're going to have to use your knowledge and wisdom, of course, to do this. But I think that a lot of you are in a time where you're removing yourself from restriction. But this looks really good here, Sag. I like it. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy the eclipse.